Good afternoon and welcome to week 7. Time has flown. We are nearing the end of our time together, and I very much enjoyed the insights that you have shared. Please remember to use the resources on your Blackboard. These resources include the Writing Center, APA resources, and Grammarly. Please also note I use the grading rubric when grading your papers, and you should be able to access the rubric in your grades. Week 7 will address issues related to building a positive school climate for diverse learners. Creating an atmosphere to foster learning is one of the most important tasks of teaching. This requires teachers to employ many different internal communication strategies to motivate students, to increase students' opportunities to learn, to help students learn and maintain appropriate behavior, to promote student self-responsibility, and to foster accountability. Thus far, we have discussed the roots of race, relationships, the importance of building and fostering relationships within the school and organizational setting, and effective communication strategies to relate with stakeholders such as students, families, and community members. The internal school and organizational climate has a great effect on the morale of students and staff, motivation, and achievement results. So this week, first you will watch the instructor overview video. And as always, if you cannot view the posted video, use the link that's below the video. The transcript is also attached, typically above the video. You will read, watch, and explore the following items: an article, Increasing Diversity in Challenging Classrooms; another article, Teaching with a Purpose in Mind, Cultivating a Vision. And then you'll also watch a week 7 presentation on creating a vision for your classroom. And finally, you'll view the video, Race, the Power of an Illusion, documentary part 3, The House We Live In. You'll also have the opportunity to reflect on the Christian message, show yourself in all respects to be a model of good works, and in your teaching, show integrity, dignity. That's in Titus 2:7. And then on the discussion board, you will be developing a classroom vision. So imagine randomly selecting teachers and asking them, what is your class or school vision? How many different answers do you think you'll receive? Sure, they'd share commonalities, but would they be grounded in a collective philosophy? Would they align with a specific plan of action, or would they be hazy generalizations that mention student success, academic rigor, and excellence? Schools succeed when all stakeholders work in step towards a common goal. One of the best ways to make this happen is by creating and putting in writing a vision statement. Most institutions, such as churches, corporations, clubs, and small businesses, have one. So first, reflect on the following questions. Who are we serving? What are the characteristics of our students and their families? What changes have we made in the past, and what changes are we planning in the future? What expectations do we have for our students and each other? What are our dreams and aspirations for our students? What are our aspirations for the school? What kind of school do we want for our children? What will our students learn, and how will they learn it? What distinguishes our classroom from other classrooms? How will we measure or demonstrate these distinctions? If a parent had a choice as to what classroom they would place their child in, why would they choose your classroom? So after you reflect on all of those questions, you're going to work through numbers 1 through 3 below. First, you're going to reflect on the place you envision your child going to school. What would it look like? How would the child be treated? What would his or her experiences be like? Then you're going to write your reflections down. Then think about a work environment you would like to go to every day. What would it look like? What would the experiences be like? And again, write your responses. Finally, consolidate both responses into one, drawing on the course material thus far to create a classroom vision that reflects the diversity of the students you serve. And as always, your initial post is due on Thursday by 11:59 p.m. And then you need to respond to 2 peer posts by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And I promise I will not grade this one early. You're also going to submit assignment number 5, part 2 of your signature assignment. After answering the questions on the inventory, write a 2 to 3 page needs assessment summary and analysis. This needs assessment will be assessed on the basis of how well you analyze the information you found in part 1. It may be impossible for you to find all the information on the inventory. Spend your time analyzing the effect the information attained has on the school and community in which you work. The needs assessment summary and analysis should address the following. First, summarize the information obtained from the school and community inventory and provide a strong justification or need for an intervention plan and its relationship to the school and/or community. Then identify the current diverse educational needs or priorities in your work setting and surrounding community. Then analyze the information by comparing and contrasting the specifics of the community with that of your school and classroom. Suggest insightful ways in which instruction, curriculum, and communications are affected, influenced by the community environment. Remember to cite at least 5 sources, articles, websites, or other appropriate resources to support your summary and analysis. And as always, this paper should be written in APA formatting. Part 2 is due to the assignment link, week 7, Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Looking ahead, your signature assignment, school and community intervention plan. And that's going to be due the following week, which is week 8. Just a reminder, on week 8, we only go to Friday. So you'll need to make sure everything's submitted by Friday. The purpose of this signature assignment is to develop a research-based programmatic intervention plan to meet the needs of diverse students and or families served by the specific school community. You're going to submit parts 1, 2, and 3, creating and communicating the intervention plan, and that again is due week 8, which is next week, Friday at 11:59 p.m. Please remember, it is important that you set aside daily work time for this course in your busy schedule. It's important that you plan to spend at least 6 to 10 hours each week for the duration of this 8-week course to complete the content portion, and that's the work on the lesson itself, the discussion board, and the assignments. Please review the syllabus regularly so that you can better plan for upcoming assignments and manage your time. Please remember, use the resources on your Blackboard. That includes the Writing Center, the APA resources, and Grammarly. I do pray that God blesses you through this week. And again, as always, if you have any questions or concerns, please email me or give me a call. Have a very blessed week.